Hello, beautiful friends. I am Ginny. I am a transformational coach. I use a lot of EFT, tapping, and movement and meditation in my practice. And today I'm going to share with you a brief meditation between 5 and 10 minutes on the topic of self-care. Today will be more around things we can do for the body when we think about self-care. So as you are ready, as always, find a comfortable space to sit in. That's going to look a little different for each of us. So you do you. I suggest being in a position where you can have your spine nice and long and feet touching something. I have my feet on a cushion. You can have them on the floor. Notice what feels right for you. If you need to pause the video and find a space that feels comfortable for you, feel free to do that. Particularly if you are just starting to build a meditation practice, it might take a little while to find that space that you can quickly get into and get started. And then as you feel ready, go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Notice your inhales and exhales. Take your attention to the center of the head, so behind the eyes, in the center of the head. Notice from this place your inhales and exhales. Notice how you're doing today, and if you're able to focus on yourself for a moment, or whether there are distractions coming up. And notice from this place behind the eyes that if there are distractions coming up, you can let them go. Let yourself focus on yourself and on nothing for just a few minutes. Each time an intrusion comes up, a to-do list, a schedule, the next meeting, forgot my coffee, whatever comes up, notice that you can let that go. And how is that for you today? On a body level, how is that for you today? Let that go. Let the information come to you and let it go. And then resting your attention behind the eyes, begin to notice your inhales and exhales. And notice if you can lengthen them. Breathing can be such a powerful tool for self-care on a body level. Inhale and exhale. I typically would recommend inhaling and exhaling through the nose. However, if you're moving a lot of energy, it can be very soothing to exhale through the mouth. And each time you drift away, bring your attention back to the breath and acknowledge that this is an act of self-care. Self-care can be as simple as taking 5 minutes to get into your own space and breathe. What are some other things that come up as you think about self-care from this place of neutrality? Self-care can be simple. We can create little rituals that are 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Breathing is a great one that can be taken on the road and done. When you have a couple of minutes, when you find yourself waiting for a friend, you're sitting in your car, you have a minute, don't ever try it when you're driving, of course. You never want to get too relaxed when we're driving, and we never ever want to close our eyes. What else comes up? Taking a bath can be a great ritual for self-care, or perhaps just soaking our feet in Epsom salts or cool water or warm water. Those are great techniques for self-care. What else comes to mind? Perhaps a massage, perhaps a self-massage. What feels soothing to you? What can you do for yourself that will just take a moment and which might become a ritual if you enjoy it? Notice the ideas that come up and then let them go just as quickly as they come. What comes up for you when you think about self-care from this place of neutrality? When you're just resting your attention inside your own body, what comes up? Perhaps it's this moment of meditation. Perhaps it's finding a quiet space. I particularly appreciate quiet. Not everybody does. So notice if that is soothing for you, and perhaps commit to finding a quiet space to test it out. And if it suits you, perhaps that becomes a ritual for you every morning or every evening, or just before food, or just before important meetings. Self-rituals, self-care, these techniques, these rituals can be easy, simple, and they can be short. As we begin to come out of this meditation, begin to lengthen your breath again. And as you feel ready, open your eyes. Take a look around the room that you're in. Notice some objects that are different sizes and different colors. I always enjoy stretching after I've been meditating, and I like to fold over and touch the floor with my hands. It can be soothing to roll the shoulders, wiggle around a little bit. Thanks for joining.